guys didn't have them when you started playing. But you can unlock them over time by purchasing them from the armory with the start out, you're going to get your conveyor for free after playing Zombie Tycoon. Then, shoot that bar says. Most people would probably go for the pumps because they help you make money, of course, but I go for the walls so that I don't get fastest firing weapon in the game. You also get playtime and daily gifts. Just looking out on the day. And a window. Now, once you've got enough money, you'll want to get a turret. And then or just claim the playtime gift for a bit. You should get a drill, so that will go ahead and get you gas. Just passive. I would also highly recommend getting the doors, as you can open and close them, but other players can't. You'll also want to get things right here, the zombie pass early on. I've maxed it out, but as you level up, you can see the level at the bottom of the screen. You will get these cool rewards, some of which you might recognize, like the combat shotgun, the grappler, the Reaper modular sniper rifle, Samuel's nave, alpha assault rifle, railgun, but others are just like money or cosmetics. Not cosmetics that you load up in your wallet, unfortunately. See what I meant? Okay. Is this a troll? $5, $6, $7. That's wow. That's come on. Now, as soon as this spot right here pops up, the armory floor, buy it immediately. Then, the very next thing you do, get the arsenal. This way, you can purchase weapons. I own pretty much all of them. So I can buy the last few right now, except for the daily shop ones. But you will start out with pretty much no weapons. However, pretty much every weapon you can get, except for the ones from the daily shop, which you can see over here. I personally recommend the grapple blade very highly, as it's very helpful as in mode the video. Watch that timer if you're not very strong, and be careful. always aim for the head with them. Damage is really very low for these guys. So if you find these little bits of cash and gas cans around, pick them up. Very handy. Back to zombie first. Battle Royale with removable. Here it does 450 headshot, almost completely eliminating the zombie. Which is not great. Now, if you're using it against players, it does 90 body shot and 150. Yeah, pretty good. By the way, I'm playing this map currently privately. However, you can play it publicly. Here's some of the fuel cans and money. favorite AR ever added to Fortnite. So then after that, I've gone to the top right, bottom left. Now, this building, I would not recommend going through the pain of searching every room on every floor. But if I remember correctly, there is a secret weapon in this building. Where that end of the hallway, the third floor, you'll find a modular conductor handgun. Oh wait, I'm not sure if the hallway's gray. So, against zombies. Against players, it's 33 body shot, I think 66 headshot, I'm not sure. Now the modular conductor's hand cannon. Against zombies, 371 at the head, almost to the knee. A 10 to the body. Again. Now, I might be wrong on this one, but I think that there is a weapon in this building as well. I'll show you the location as soon as I check it. No, there's not. But anyway, the conductor's hand cannon is found right there. This building. But not the roof. Now, I'm gonna go to the bottom right here. Personally, I don't like the weapon. It's in this shed right here. So, right here. But, a lot of people actually do this, but a lot of others hold it. Right here, and it's whatever. Anyway, I'll go ahead and show you guys the next one. So you're gonna come to this very tall building, the tallest in the city. Most people have flight stairs. At the very tipping point. This is where you find the exotic heisted run and gun SMG. Absolutely insane. I keep one on me at all times. And here and it does like 2 It's crazy. And while it's held, it gives you infinite sprint. It's just kind of crazy. There also would reload itself while sprinting, but every weapon here is and it's not even like it's actually never. Now, there's another secret weapon in this building, right here on the map. And now, I'll show you how to do it. First, climb the stairs. Yeah, here it is. It's the modular legacy auto shotgun. Personally, I don't love it, and I'll show you why. head, a max of 234. The body, a max of 7. Shot on a zombie. Like, it's only 71 max body shot. And I believe the headshot modifier is like almost like headshots do like this feel a little bit better, but it does very similar damage to I can demonstrate it against zombie. If you're using I recommend shotgun. Unless you miss your shotgun shot, in that case just anyway. I think there might be one in this one. So collect it all. Then, if you can, you probably won't be able to quite yet, but as soon as you can, upgrade the drill like this. And if you can, also buy more drills like that. Okay, this is what happens when the zombie wave counter gets to 0. You get a little animation once you dig. Then, this does lot of money, as you can see. That means we pretty much grow, but if you have enough rebirths, it doesn't actually cost rebirths, you just have to have them in order to do things. So now, each of these is making me 100 per second, which is pretty awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and get a rebirth photo so I can see how close I am to rebirths. As you can see, there are still ones that haven't gotten them because they're only daily shotguns, like the Fury Assault Rifle, the Neck the Dub Shotgun, the Ballistic Shield, Excalibur Rifle, 6 small pump shotgun, Thunder Shotgun, Scope AR, Burst AR, Typhoon Blade, Husband Cylinder Shotgun, Simfire Auto Shotgun, Archer Sneak, and Spar, and Striker AR. Those are go ahead and buy the daily shop. You can find 5 items. I've bought them all today. Well, technically the first 2 and the last 2 I bought on previous days. The middle one 7,500, 25k, or 50k, respectively. The higher the cost, the higher the quality of the items inside. I would recommend getting a few. I would recommend the silver crate in both stores because you can get any of the items from the other two from it, but you can also get it. If you get the garage floor, it'll create this giant thing, and then you buy the quad garage to unlock these, which are pricey most of the time, or come from the zombie pass, but regardless, they are actually a very good way of getting them. I'll demonstrate. Never seen before in any other Tycoon game. So that's really nice. You start from scratch except for your rebirths. And not having to do that is absolutely awesome. Also, this video is not in any way sponsored. It's just a map I really enjoy and I wanted to show you viewers. can spend gas to brew potions, which give you immortality, speed, double jump, invisibility, or double health, which is very cool. But now that I've hit 5 rebirths, which is pretty much every item that rebirths require, well, except for some of the upgrades for these things, actually. I should write that. I can only get those 3 and these 2. Anyway, what I was going to say is once you hit the number of rebirths, on the lab, stock up all the potions you want, because that way, whenever you need them, they're there. I'll show you what I mean by that in a second. First, I want some walls up here. Anything that says fence like this, well, it's not exactly a fence. Maybe bridge. But, it's American. Oh, really? Yeah. Don't know why that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go do something for Christ's sake. I think that for you guys' sake, I'm going to my mythic suppresses so that you guys can actually like continue to have your drums act like mine. It doesn't have a upgrade like these, but it's still good at the seems like a very dangerous thing to leave your armory that exposed. Got a door. Yes, closing this door will totally help protect me from a gigantic open wall. Totally. Yeah.
what that's like. This video will probably go pretty
already subscribed. Spread the word. Archer Cat 1000 needs 1,000 subs. One of the main uses in the main base building of your this hole right here. Another major weakness is right here, which is that important, now doesn't it? Well, it's very hard for a player to get through it. Well, not very hard, but it's not easy either. However, Terra has a guided missile launcher, which can be acquired from the gold airdrops. They can send it there and move it around anywhere in your base. Use that to close off my friends. That's what I will just keep spawning until the game is over. In that case, leave the game and that means that they're bugged. But make sure you're playing all the playtime games that you want first. Otherwise, they'll all just go to waste. Or they're like the only thing that you're not safe with the games. Basically, after you've played for long enough, you'll be able to do basically reset everything in your inventory, contents, and those two things, and you will be able to purchase new, very cool and special items. Also, the top left. Once I hit 100% on that, it will say once I hit 8 births, I'm not going to be birthed anymore. And make my base get every single little thing. I will show you my entire Another thing that some people do is, once they are completely ready to rebirth, they AFK for like half an hour, come back and they just buy a ton of the airdrops before so they can unlock as much as they can. What happened after the OG live event. So, I'm excited about that. But kill them. It gives me